Technology is one of the fastest-growing industries. New tech companies. Weather 2.0. We all depend on the weather in many ways. Every day we check special app properly, and whether we should take an umbrella with us. There is however one small problem. The weather stations that tell us the weather are often tens or even hundreds of miles away. This means that you can't completely rely on that data. Is there a way out of this? Fortunately, there is. It turns out that modern technology makes it possible to put a weather station in your pocket. Weather 2.0 is a gadget that at first glance looks like a regular keychain. And indeed, the manufacturer suggests hang it on your key range so as to not lose this. However, there are 4 sensors hidden inside. They determine the temperature, humidity, atmospheric pressure and ultraviolet index, and most importantly, they do it right where you are. So this $39 more and more common every day. They have however many drawbacks. Not all gadgets can be smart, and to create a smart home, you need to waste time and resources, calling a specialist to installers and spending a lot of money. However, there is an alternative to the traditional smart home and you're seeing right now. The Ada Props fingerboards is a tiny device that can turn any appliance into a smart one. The only condition is that it must have a button. The gadget's extremely simple. It has a sticky side, and can be attached to any button in the house in seconds. After that, the device syncs with the app. Now you can use your phone to control your smart home. In this way the Adafruit Finger Vault allows you to press buttons, even if they were in another room. The possibilities are almost endless. You can turn the lights in the room on and off, start a robotic vacuum cleaner for computer for coffee machine. First, there's even more to it than the Ada Prox Fingerbot. Works with voice assistants like Siri and Alexa. If you have one of those you don't even need a smartphone. All you have to do is use voice commands. The price of the gadget is about $25. And it weighs 10 grams. Tiny light is able to light up the space up to 50 meters ahead. The light output ranges from 10 to 150 lumens. The flashlight is charged via a standard USB port, then charging takes nearly 60 minutes. After that, it can work for 7 hours. Among other advantages we should mention water resistance and its relatively low price, about $15. Laser engravers with complex expensive professional tools are gradually becoming a thing in the past. Now, anyone with $270 to spend can get the laser for engraving things. On top of that, the device is so tiny that you can carry it, even in your pocket. It may seem that Jesus-sized, the laser packet is not powerful enough, and doesn't have many advantages. This is far from being true. The engraver can be used to decorate cardboard fabric, leather felt wooden and plastic surfaces. The laser packer is controlled from by ball application, and you can upload literally in English to the engraver. Years. Fortunately, the experts from the Chinese company Hoser Design Co. came up with the idea of upgrading the traditional designs. So they created the product that you're seeing on the screen. Rollover is a miniature device capable of taking usual measurements to a new level. It's very easy to use. You press the side button and then move the wheel over the selected surface. The length is then shown on a special display. The lines that you roll over is obvious with it. Measuring uneven and curved surfaces is easier than ever. You can buy it for $56. And better, especially if you have to deal with paperwork all the time. The Kermo DMR can be considered one of the smallest printers in the world. It's only the size of a computer mouse. The device works in conjunction with the mobile application and gives this owner almost limitless possibilities. Printing anything just takes a few seconds. For example, you can decorate an envelope or come up with a neat colored inscription. The catalog email is suitable for creating labels. Certificates and labeling gets created. Teachers can even use it to give grades. The video shows numerous examples of how and where this printer can be used. The product will cost about $330 for this money. You get a printer that charges in 3 hours, and can work for up to 5 hours after that. Here are several products offered by the same company for weapons, but not the most common ones. The pin-firing gun is more like a gadget from a spy film than a real gun. Still, it's a pretty serious 2mm pocket weapon. The gun is very tiny, as the most comfortable wise carry it is on your finger like a ring. It finds tiny grains of lead, and the project was launched with enough power to PS15 camp. If you want to get a more powerful weapon for justice, this is the perfect option. This time you're looking at 2 4mm microguns. These are the flavored Micro 1911, and the Micro Beretta models.